队长 Chris Evans 先生、美艳动人的黑寡妇 Scarlett Johansson 小姐，以及神盾局局长的饰演者 Samuel L. Jackson 先生，掌声鼓励！也带来了2位非常主要的重量级人物来到我们的北京的这个记者会现场了，也就是我们幕后的强大推手，这部电影的兄弟档2位导演。好的，谢谢2位，我也请全场观众再次鼓掌。欢迎我们远道而来的几位嘉宾。我先跟他们做一个，I'd just like to ask Chris. I guess this is your first time in Beijing, but this is the third time, your third outing as Captain America after Captain America 1 and the Avengers. How is Cap different this time from before?
Well, in the first couple of movies, you're just trying to establish the character, and obviously in the first one, there are radical changes that he undergoes, and in Avengers, he's becoming acclimated with the modern world in terms of technology, and I think in this film, it's more about acclimating to the way society works and understanding the company that he works for. And I think S.H.I.E.L.D. may have, without giving too much away, S.H.I.E.L.D. may have lost its way, and Cap's personal morality may not necessarily align with S.H.I.E.L.D.'s day-to-day operations, and that bumps for him a bit.
我们男主角说，这次《美国队长2》里面，就是他冰封了70年之后，头一次进入社会，所以有一个强大的、非常大的这个适应期要过，而且就是他每天工作地方就变成是神盾局了。那因为也不想给大家太多的这个事前的一些这部电影的一些内幕呢，但是就说这样说好了，电影里面神盾局可能会经历一些转变，是美国队长自己不能够接受的，所以请大家拭目以待，到电影里面观看这部电影。第二个问题我就问我们女主角 Scarlett Johansson。Scarlett, we know that you and Chris have been friends for a while, and you know, how do you bring that chemistry, your friendship, into the big screen when you're doing Black Widow and Captain America in Captain America: The Winter Soldier? How did that translate?
Well, Chris and I have known each other for over 10 years, and this is our 4th movie together. Hi. You know, I think we just kind of, I think Marvel happened to get lucky that we know each other for that long, and Sam and I too have known each other for a long time. This is our 4th movie together. So I guess if you're an actor for long enough, you have chemistry with half of Hollywood. And luckily, you know, with both of these guys, I have a really great, not only working relationship, but really wonderful friendships. And I think that just naturally comes across on screen.
刚刚问了女主角是她跟我们的男主角是不是私下都是一个很好的朋友？她说其实他们2个都是认识10年之久的朋友了，而且甚至他跟我们塞缪尔·杰克逊先生也是很久的朋友。就是漫威在这一点呢也非常的聪明，也非常的幸运，找到了这几位演员是默契非常十足的几位合作起来在大荧幕上更看的是得心应手。My next question is for Mr. Sam Jackson. So I think you said this is your 6th time as Nick Fury?
Yes.
And what would you say would be your favorite moment of Nick Fury's on screen? You know, whichever movie. Your favorite Nick Fury scene in which of the 6 movies you've been Nick Fury in? Well, your most memorable Nick Fury outing, would you say?
Wow, that's actually sort of difficult to say. My favorite Nick Fury scene is actually not in this particular film, and hopefully it'll be somewhere along the line, but it's a really great moment between Natasha and I when we discussed the nature of our relationship and the level of trust that we both have. And it goes back to the fact that Scarlett and I have worked together and spent so much time together in makeup trailers and in other films and just kind of hanging out. That I really care about how she feels about me and how she feels about Nick Fury.
我问他的问题是他第6次当这神盾局局长，那他在哪一部电影的哪一幕呢是让他对饰演这个神盾局局长印象最深刻的？他说就是其中在复仇者联盟有一幕就是神盾局长尼克弗瑞先生跟黑寡妇在讨论他们2个之间的关系，就是情同父女又是这个上司跟下属的关系。 让他觉得非常印象深刻，因为他跟斯嘉丽本身就是很好的朋友，但一起工作也认识那么多年，所以让他就是有这个深深的感触，所以他就提的是这一点。All right. The next question then would be for the directors, Joe and Anthony Russo. We all know that one of the biggest traditions of Marvel movies is you've got end credit stingers, or as they call it in China, the Easter eggs of your movies. So we'd like you to confirm, are there going to be stingers in Captain America Winter Soldier? And can you tell us a little bit about it, by not spoiling about it too much?
Sure, yes, there's actually 2 Easter eggs at the end of this. So stay all the way through the end credits to get to the second one. And the first one, I think people will be excited to know that it sets up Avengers Age of Ultron, and that it was directed by Joss Whedon.
Wow. And Anthony, maybe you can tell us the good news, whether or not we're going to see these end credit in China?
Yes, we are.
All right.
Yeah, and the second one, is specific to this film, and it speaks to what might be coming in the next Captain America.
好的，非常非常好消息。我们第一次公布这个消息，就是2位导演就是首度跟媒体揭露，就是这部电影会有2个所谓的漫威电影的彩蛋。第一个彩蛋呢，是我们乔斯韦登 Joss Whedon 导演亲自操刀的，就是这个彩蛋是直接关联到明年的《复仇者联盟2：奥创纪元》的一个彩蛋，所以请大家一定要看。但是把所有的字幕看完之后呢，还有一个跟这部电影息息相关的一个精彩的彩蛋。但是最重要的不是这个，最重要的是我们也首度要跟国内的媒体及国内的影迷说，这些彩蛋将得以完整的保留。所以请在4月4号上映这部电影的时候，一定要坚持，在电影里面，真正的漫威粉丝都会坚持。在电影里面看完这些字幕之后，把这2个彩蛋尽收眼帘，因为真的是比较难得的一次，我们会把2个完整的彩蛋都放到我们电影的这个上映的这个版本啊，请大家也请媒体们跟你们的读者跟你们的收视群说这个天大的好消息。